No, I was gonna say, Bodies of Work. This new single, I think it's a great song, by the way.
Thank you. It's like trending. It's number 3 or 4 on YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's dope. You've been putting out a lot of singles, but when is the time for you to give us a new body of work?
The body of work is done. So
it is done.
Yeah. So we're picking out the next singles, and just based on the algorithm, the environment, and how like the frequency of everything is, we'll decide when we're gonna drop this album.
You got some big features?
I haven't got my features yet.
None.
To be honest, some of my biggest songs are by myself. Like
I would say your most iconic songs for sure.
Yeah, when I listen to my music, sometimes I just want to hear me.
Like My Type's You, Tap In was you. I mean, the remix was fucking fire, by the way. Shout out to the remix.
Thank you. No, that was a really big remix. But I am open to sharing my craft this time around.
I think like Best Friend was a moment with you and Doja
I love
Cat. That was like a real moment.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was like, I feel like that was kind of like, kind of helped like turn the corner for her in terms of being like, that was like a big hit for her. You know what I'm saying? Like early,
And for me too.
And for you, for sure. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about you said that you and your team was focused on more on the brand deals and stuff. For you, like, you're already super successful. You're a superstar. What, like, do you use to motivate you to, to stay creative and make sure that you're sharp and always, putting in the work on the music side? Because I'm assuming, like, I know, like, I get unmotivated sometimes. So I'm like, man, I'm doing better. I don't got to chase interviews like I used to, and was that ever something that you went through? And if not, like, how do you stay motivated to get in the stew?
I think what's motivating me right now is just my ambition. And I feel like because there was like a lot of naysayers when I chose to take a break. Because I chose to take a break. It wasn't like Saweetie fell off or Saweetie's doing this or doing that. However, that was the perception because I had taken a break. So I think I'm in a point in my career where I'm really just like proving myself right now. Like it had got back to me that someone I used to like work with was like, oh, she's going down. And I'm like, well, all right, bitch, if I go down, the only way I can go is up from here now. Ain't that right? So it's like, I feel like I'm working my way back up right now, and that's what's driving me.
I was gonna say, like, so you can take that negative shit that you hear and use it as like, it's almost like what Michael Jordan used to do.
Yeah.
He would like see what somebody said in a newspaper and then use it to go put 50 on them.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff motivates me because I was an athlete growing up. So it's like, it only helps me when the shit gets back to me.
Right. And it ain't like you put out some successful records.
Yeah, but you know how people like to, when you aren't because I had taken a break, I wasn't I wasn't in the public eye a lot.
Yeah, you weren't like doing, because that is true. When people like step away, they think because if I don't see somebody on Academics or Hollywood Unlocked, they fell off or they went away or something. And it's like, well, maybe I'm just relaxing, maybe I just needed to unplug.
I was regrouping. I was perfecting my craft. I was doing all of these things to make me a better artist because I felt like at a point in time, my content was overpowering my music. Right. But I've always I really love music. Right. And that's why I'm here. So I didn't want to become like an influencer.
Right. Do you still have your, was it a brand deal with Pretty Little Thing or was it with Fashion Nova?
PLC was like a really long time ago. Shout out to them. They had gave me my first deal like around one of my first brand deals, I think like after Icy Girl, pre My Type. And
then you had, was it makeup?
I had Mac makeup.
Yeah, okay. You got a lot of shit. What are you, like, your entrepreneur side is pretty crazy as well. Like, is there anything else outside of music that you're working on behind the scenes? Or
I am working on 2 beauty products.
What are the beauty products?
I'd like to get them in motion before I start speaking about it.
I think because you have baby hairs.
Yeah.
I think some like there needs to be a celebrity baby hair brush. My wife, she got baby hair. She always used a fucking toothbrush.
That's what I'd be using.
But I'm saying, but like, what if there was a Saweetie baby hair brush?
If I had a Saweetie baby hair brush, it would be like the Colgate brush because I feel like Colgate,
the things are smoother.
The bristles, I feel like they're better than the beauty supply store baby hair brushes.
Oh, they actually make baby hair brushes? Yeah. I just assume people
don't
were
like
just buying
them.
toothbrushes.
They're super hard. I'd rather use like a regular toothbrush.
Right. I saw you backstage when Sexy Red was performing at Rolling Loud. You guys had a moment back when she got off stage, which I thought was dope because I think so much like when we see like somebody who's like hot and new. You know, we've seen instances where some of the, you know, more OG, and you're kind of an OG now. I don't want to age you, but you're approaching like 7 years now, right? Since six, 7, yeah.
6, 7.
I think 7. What's 2017?
7. 2017.
When the freestyle dropped? Anyway.
Either one.
But I was going to say, it was dope to see you embrace her and just like watch the show. Like, I was thinking you were going to come out, but you were just enjoying the show and then like you gave her props.
I like good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, why is that like important to you, and what was it about Sexy Red that you fucked with? Like, because I just think she's just hilarious. Like, I think she's unapologetically herself at all times. I
just like good music, and I feel like that's what she makes. I had got to Rolling Loud early because I was supposed to. Well, I did come out later on that night, but I just wanted to see like the music live because I love live music as well, and I thought it was cool to meet her.
What do you think? You're a West Coast chick. Obviously, you went to USC from SAC. How are we feeling with Kendrick's performance? Are we proud?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
that was very shocking.
You were shocked that it was as lopsided as it was?
I think I was more so impressed with the banger that came out with it, because not only is it a banger, but he's preaching.
Right.
Like, he's like, it's not just fun bars. It's like, no, he's preaching.
No, if you like dissect what he's saying. When he said,
no, like, I went to like Rap Genius and I read everything because I was like, I'm not missing nothing.
Yeah, it was funny because everybody was like, yo, but you know, all these Kendrick songs he's dropping, they're like super like artsy and you can't bump them. And then he puts out the #1 fucking song on the planet. And it's just a Jesus.
I love seeing what people say you can't do and then you do it. And then when you do it, it's something that like nobody ever even fathomed. So I think it was dope.
Any producers you're working with on the new album that are notable we could
I'm working with Jay White. I'm working with Jean Baptiste. Jean Baptiste just did Nani.
Oh, nice. I feel like I've heard that name a lot. Jean Baptiste. He's done a lot of shit, right? Yeah, that's a great name, Jean Baptiste. I feel like he should be a country singer with that name.
I think there's an artist with that name.
There might be. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of. Are there 2 Jean Baptistes in the world? Shit. That's crazy. It'd be like if there's 2 Saweeties. Same spelling. You'd be like, what? There's only 1. Anyway.
I'd like to see.
Sound-wise, how's the new music that isn't out yet? Like, what's it sounding like?
I think it's just music that you really have to listen to.
Right.
Like, I can't really describe the sound. I think it just sounds like Saweetie. Like, my goal was to get to a point in my career where you're able to play a beat and then someone feels like that's a Saweetie beat. I feel like that's what I've been searching for this whole time.
That's dope.